Hello, Notary Public, and welcome to On The Go Mobile Closings YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. And if this is your first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell to be notified of future videos. Hi, and if you're new here, my name is Annette, and I am a commissioned Notary Public for the state of Texas. And today I bring you a notary fee calculator that I created in Excel, and this is going to be a game changer for those seasonal notary publics, or if you're brand new, this is going to be so simple for you to determine how much to charge on that appointment. Let's get to it. Okay, first things first, this is a blank form, and I have put up here the IRS standard mileage, which is 67 cents. It might be different in your state, but this is what we have here for the state of Texas. The form is going to be blank, so you have to do some tweaking to it to make it to where it is part of your state's fees. So over here, notary fees, I'm going to just fill this out as if I am in Texas and this is going to work for me. You can be in California and these numbers might be completely different, so you need to adjust this as needed. First thing is that my notarial acts are $10, so I'm going to put here $10 as my basis. The next thing is, I know in Texas when you do an acknowledgement, if you charge $10, any additional signature to that is $1. So here it's going to have $1 because I need to charge that. The next thing is, if you want to pay yourself, you can put here however you want to pay yourself per hour. I'm going to say that my services are worth $20 an hour. Somebody can put $10, $5, $50, or if you don't want to fill in this blank, you don't have to. In this case, I'm just going to put $20. The next thing is, if I were to find a colleague of mine, another notary, that it is willing to serve as a witness for any of my clients, then I'm going to put that amount on this blank. In this case, I'm just going to pretend that somebody I called is going to charge me $25. So those are the basic first things that you have to do when you receive this and open it up, okay? Now, let's pretend you received a phone call in your business, and that client says, I live in XYZ street here. You Google it, you find out the address, and you say, oh, he's 5 miles away from me. So that's what's going to go on this blank right here, 5 miles. As soon as I hit enter, it's going to double because you're going to do a round trip. Correct? You have to go to one place and then come back, and that's how you're going to charge the person for a round trip. The next thing is during that conversation, the client tells you, I will need an acknowledgement sign. So that tells me an acknowledgement takes around 5 to 15 minutes to notarize. So let's say 15 minutes it's going to take me here. If that were to take you 60 minutes, a full hour, then that's what you're going to put here. It's an hour and a half or what have you, depending on the type of document you're doing. So I'm going to say 15 minutes. And it's just going to be one notarial act that he's asking me for, right? He said he had an acknowledgement, so that's what we're going to put here. The next thing that's going to go on the rest of these blanks is as if you were sitting in front of the client, thinking the type of document that client has. So the next question on the lineup of questions that you do your client is, what type of document are we notarizing for you today? How many signatures are you going to need in this document? And the client may answer like this. It's going to be me and my wife. So the $10 that you have included right here, it's automatically put in the formula to where that is just one notarization that you're going to do. And then you're going to charge an additional signature. So he said one additional signature, and that's what's going to go on this blank. The number of signatures on the document besides the principal signature. So that's one. And let's say he mentioned to you that it also requires one witness. So one witness is going to be provided by the notary. So you have the basic information here. Now, after you have this here, the next thing you see is the calculation itself. So it does the mileage based on the 67 cents and the round trip miles. And it also shows that this amount of money is paid per the 15 minutes based on my $20 an hour fee. So my total travel fee with this client is going to be $19. But if I add the notarial act with the additional signature and the witness that we're providing, then the total notarization fee itself is $36. If you add these two together, then you round it up to the total amount of $55 for that visit with that client. Isn't this simple? Now again, you're going to have to tweak these to whatever your needs are, or add or subtract or change it. All this has formulas already in it that you can change if you are a great person working with Excel. Otherwise, I wouldn't change too much of it, knowing that this is what you need. If you need an additional blank here, you can just add it to it. But this is super simple and super easy. If you always have had that problem where a client calls you and you didn't ask enough questions when you should have, and then you get to that client and instead of notarizing one document, he has three. Have you been in that position? Well, this helps you avoid all of that because you're asking the right questions over the phone to gather this information to be able to charge that client. So you guys, I hope you like it. I do have this Excel calculator as well for real estate work. That one is a little bit more in depth, and that will be on my next video next Sunday. So remember, if you like the channel, please follow, subscribe, and like for more. Leave me your comments down below if you have any questions. Have a great day.